Okay, you can see it coming together now. Can you see the... Sorry. Can you see it's actually coming together now? It's starting to get thicker and thicker. I've probably been stirring this for about 3 minutes at least. But you have to keep stirring it, as I've mentioned several times. Just keep stirring it because now it's coming together. It's nearly there. And if you don't stir it, you end up with a really lumpy bechamel sauce. Can you see that it's starting to get thicker? Once it gets thicker, I take it off the heat and I'll put the cheese in. You don't need to add salt and pepper because the cheese has enough salt in it. You can add some white pepper if you like a little bit of a peppery taste to it. Okay, this consistency is pretty good now. If you look at it, it looks like custard, I suppose. But it is a bit of a hassle. It's not an easy thing to do, but obviously if you're doing a smaller portion, then, you know, and you're doing a smaller baking tray, then you don't need so much. But I've also decided that I'm doing paputsakya, which is this. It's basically aubergines baked in the oven with a bolognese sauce, and then you put bechamel over the top. So hopefully this will do both, otherwise I'm back to the drawing board and I'll have to do more. Okay, the consistency is good. I'm going to add in the cheese. Again, I'm not measuring it. So I would say that's probably about 250, but I'm going to add in all of it. So I would say that's about 300 grams. At this point, I think I'll use this spatula rather than the whisk. Take it off the heat when you're doing this. It looks lumpy, but that's the cheese because the cheese hasn't melted yet. And from this point, I can see that I need a little bit more milk. So I'm going to put a little bit more milk because now that's a bit gluey. Can you see? I don't want it gluey. I want it smooth and I want it not as thick as that because I don't want a really thick consistency. I don't like it. A lot of people, when they make moussaka and stuff, they like it very thick. I like it a bit smoother. But again, that's a preference, isn't it? Okay. Does feel a bit gluey, you can see when I'm stirring it, it looks a bit gluey, but that's the consistency you want, look. So I've probably added another 200 mils of milk to 1 litre before. So, right, this is perfect. This consistency is absolutely perfect. And it's off the heat, don't forget, all the cheese has been melted in, look. Now, what I'm going to do here is add the eggs. I've got 2 eggs mixed. Just mix. A lot of people with bechamel sauce only add the white, the yolk, I beg your pardon. But I add the yolk and the white. I just mix it up, dribble it in, slowly, slowly, slowly. And I can't show you properly, but I'm hoping you can see. Now this sauce will go on everything. Anything. Lasagna, moussaka, pasticcio, paputsakya like I'm doing there. Anything that wants a bechamel sauce. You can see how it's been mixed in there now. Because it's off the heat, it's not going to scramble. If you put it on and it's too hot, then it's going to scramble. There we are. All done. Now, I am just going to add it to my moussaka. This is the moussaka. If I can show you there. And I just pour it on. Needs more. Okay, that's my moussaka done, and that's the bechamel sauce. And now I'm going to add it to the pappardelle there.